Ernie Johnson joined by Shaquille O'Neal. Kenny the Jet Smith, thanks for tuning in. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Indiana Pacers against the Cleveland Cavaliers at Quicken Loans Arena. For the Cavaliers, they split the season series against these guys last season, 2 games apiece. Should be a good one tonight. Now, if you want to see a stat sheet stuffer, you're going to want to keep your eyes on Freak in this one. He's been putting up a number of double-doubles in this recent outing, Shaq.
You know, Freak knows that he can do more than just be a scorer on this team. He's a great passer. He's a great leader, especially for a young guy. He's looking for a shot. He's being active all the time, and he's really helping the others play at a high level, Ernie.
I haven't seen a guy like this come into the league in a long time.
Stop it.
I'm serious. Not a guy like this who has multiple ways to impact the game, Shaq. Not just one way. He's exactly.
Oh, you called me a one? Boy, I will reach across the table and knock you out right now.
It's been a long time since you've been in the league.
But you said you just called
me a one-way player. I said in a long time I hadn't seen it. I didn't say I hadn't seen it before. I said I hadn't seen it in a long time.
Have you ever seen a spelling of Freak quite like that?
Yes, that's French, Ernie.
F-R-E-Q.
No, I thought it was more Brazilian.
Oh. Well, he is frequently a star, and you'll want to see him tonight.
He's freakish in his ways.
Hilarious, wasn't it, Shaq?
That was pretty good.
Well, that was outrageously fun.
That was pretty freakish.
Oh, it was. Here's
I
Kevin
already
Harlan.
said freakish.
Oh.
You lose a point.
It's game time in Cleveland as the crowd is filling up the Quicken Loans Arena. The Pacers will play just this one game on the road before returning back to Indiana. And, of course, Darren Collison. He's a guy getting integrated right now, still settling in with his new team.
You know, that trade that you mentioned isn't making front-page news, but sometimes the best trades are the quiet ones. But I really believe this is going to pay dividends for this team in the future.
Yeah, you don't always have to make the huge splash to make the biggest impact. A lot of times when you can just fill voids and find the right role players, that can be equally as important.
Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. They've got Turner. Paul George is out there with Zeller. Then there's McCollum, and it's Beverly in at the point guard. Now here's McCollum to the inside. Here's Turner, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. Good on the second free throw. And so here's Cleveland. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
You know, they played well enough to win, but to be honest with you, I just felt like their opponent's defensive performance was shaky at best.
Yeah, I'd go along with that, Greg. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard for it as they should have.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Gentlemen,
and, you know, that just added to their confidence at the offensive end. I mean, knowing that free throw shooting was something they didn't have to worry about gave them a lot of confidence to play freely.
And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good from Green.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
And there's the pass to George. And Zeller kicks to George. Over Hansen. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
Lopez sets a screen for Irving. And George, here we go. He kicks it to McCollum. Green with the block. Lopez picks up the loose ball, but he was in the backcourt. They'll give it up. For Indiana, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. They set the screen. And Zeller kicks to McCollum. Buries it from three-point range. McCollum's got his first 3 points of the game. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball, trailing by 2. Love with the screen on Beverly. Irving dishes to Green. Clock at 6. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop there with that one-hand tomahawk slam?
From deep. The rebound by Turner.
It would have been something to see if he could hit that shot from that deep.
Greg, you know it, I know it. There aren't very many guys that can hit from out there. But he is one of them. That's the kind of range he has.
So it's the Cavaliers now, following the score by Indiana. And Green gets it to go.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Now here's McCollum, guarded by Green. Green with the block. Hansen, defended by George. And stolen by Zeller. And George, here we go. George double teamed. And Turner kicks to McCollum. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
Well, now let's go to Doris Burke, who spoke with Nate McMillan. Doris?
He said that the key to the game will be how well they defend Kyrie Irving, adding he's shown himself to be one of the premier point guards in the game already. Whether it's passing, shooting, or penetrating, we need our guys in the backcourt to really get up into him, and our bigs need to be ready to bring help. Guys, you can bet that Irving will be their focus defensively.
All right, Doris, thanks.
Cavalier girls. Nice job, Cavalier girls. What do you say?
Indiana trailing here. Here's Beverly, looking for his first basket still in this one. Dishes to Turner. Down low, George uses the glass to finish the layup.
Assist goes to
For Indiana, they come into this one following a loss to the Heat.
Yeah, and that was a night where they just didn't seem to be the type of team that we've grown accustomed to seeing. I mean, it was more about them being individuals on the floor than the collective unit.
Guys, I think it was simply a vacuum of leadership. Nobody really gathered the team and tried to rally them or pull them together. You know, that was most disappointing about the loss to me.
Now, here is George, following the miss by Freak, and the shot is good. 9 points here for George.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Again, the miss by Green.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
The shot by George, no good.
Boy, they were ready for him right there. I mean, totally collapsed the defense on him.
Looking for Beverly, he gets it there. And there's Paul George on the assist by Beverly. And that's 11 points here for George. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Pacers?
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
And checking out the numbers for Lopez. Last season's performance for him, first in scoring, first in steals, and also he was the NBA's best free throw shooter, as close as it comes to automatic.
Yeah, and that's what made him #1 last year. You can't stop him, and you really can't contain him.
Now here's Love. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Philadelphia. Look at that jam!
Solid work on the back end of that play.
Yeah, finished hard with 2 hands on the stuff.
Yeah, nothing extravagant, guys, but again, no need on that one.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. .146 left here in the first quarter. And George, here we go, makes that one his 6th of the night, shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
Green, the screen. Passes to Collison. Just 5 to shoot. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
George passes to Burke. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last.
Shape up.
With the break in the action, here is the 2K leaderboard to show us the league's best shooting teams last season. The Cavaliers, number 1.
They were remarkable in terms of their efficiency on the offensive side of the ball. I mean, they did a great job of finding the open man and working for great looks. Really just an unselfish group.
Clock at 6. Feeds it to Burke. Here's Nichols. It's good. The assist that time from Burke.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
The feed to Green. To the paint. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
All about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
Checking in for the Pacers, Alton.
Now here's Burke, guarded by Green. Froome, and the Pacers can't get it to go. The Cavaliers trail by 5. It's a pick by Love. Off the pick. Oh! Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that right.
Check out the fellas. Check out his teammates over on the bench. So they are going crazy.
3 seconds left. Green with the block. Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. Pacers lead by 3. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. To this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
It's just been a long-range battle for them and one that they're winning right now.
Yeah, sharp shooting from deep, a big part of why they're up.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for Cleveland, we've got Irving. Also smart out there. And it's Doyle in at the 4-man position. Out to the right wing. Nichols passes to Turner. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Zeller, he's checked in for the Pacers. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. They trail by 1. Now Irving, 11 points for him in that last game against Philadelphia.
Kevin, a remarkable night for him passing the basketball as well. He did a great job racking up the assists.
And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the 76ers was simply superb. He finished with 45 points and also dominated with his excellent defense and rebounding. Absolutely incredible numbers from him in a monstrous game.
Appreciate it, Doris. Thanks. Well, we've seen a lot of great players have a lot of great games, but that with something special.
And I love that no matter what approach they tried against him, nothing worked. I mean, he was ready for everything.
It makes you wonder what kind of defense they'll throw at him tonight. I mean, however they choose to play him, it's still going to take a special effort to keep him under control.
Love with the screen for Irving. Smart, wide open, he fires. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
And how about that screen by Love? That was a wall.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. McCollum dishes to Turner. Rebounded by Smart. Cavaliers leading. Clark, this offense has really been clicking.
No doubt about it, giving the defense all kinds of trouble.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
Here's Love. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Turner with the screen from McCollum. Back to Turner. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Turner's got the game tied up here for the Pacers.
Be a good-looking bounce pass to set up that one.
Irving drives in, and it's blocked. They retain possession. Smart passes to Dort. Irving from long range. That doesn't go in either for Irving. Now here's McCollum. He's guarded closely. Pick by Zeller. Shoots off the screen, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
And Kevin Love, the bucket with the assist by Irving. And the Cavaliers lead by 2.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Elbow shot is on the way. And that one's good. Irving's got 4 this quarter.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Here's the screen. They get a hand on it. And they're pushing it up. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
That free throw good from Kyrie Irving.
Fans, you gotta get loud. Come on, let's have a round of applause for the Cavalier girls. Nice job, Cavalier girls. What do you say, fans? Do you feel pumped up now?
Pacers trail by 7. Here is Jeffries. Kufis kicks to George. And he connects on the jumper. The screen did the trick. George has got 15.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
There's the screen. Off the pick. Lopez with the block. A nice shot by Kufis. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Green dishes to Lopez. And stolen by Zeller. And the wide open shot from Green. Zeller with the double team. Irving can't hit. Indiana's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Lopez against Zeller. Pass to Jeffries. Kicks it to George. Shot clock at 5. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy. And now let's take a moment to check out the stats for Green. coming off a terrific season. First in scoring, first in steals, and also he was the NBA's best free throw shooter, as close as it comes to automatic.
Yeah, and that's what made him #1 last year. You can't stop him, and you really can't contain him.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Collison's out there.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
It's stolen by Green. For the finish, and it's sent back by George. Here is Jeffries. Pass to Burke. Tries a 3. Green with the block. And he recovers it. Clock at 4. Here's George. Cavaliers with the rebound. This their first chance this season playing the Pacers.
And we saw how competitive and entertaining the season series was between these two terrific teams last year.
Exactly. They split the series, Greg. 2 elite teams and conference foes renewing that rivalry tonight.
There's the dish to Jeffries. Burke kicks to Koufos. He feeds it to Jeffries. The 3 from George. Offensive rebound. Koufos the pass to Burke. Indiana moving the ball around. On the wing, George. It's stolen by Smith. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Now here's Green. Last time 45 points for him. Koufos with the block.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Pacers have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. And he makes the first. And so he hits both.
Well done again. He doesn't have the same problems at the line that plague some of the NBA's other big men.
Here's Green. No good on that last second attempt there. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. Cleveland ahead, up 5. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
The only accurate way to describe your interior defense was dominant. Were you looking to set a tone with all of those block shots?
We're always looking to come out and set a tone like that. Our goal every game is to make the other side fearful of coming at us on offense. I'm pretty sure we accomplished that in the first half tonight.
You made them work for everything. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, Doris. We'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway. Both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third.
Been a very solid outing for George. 19 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
You know what, though, Clark? It wouldn't be a bad idea going forward to try to let him do a little more damage from beyond the arc.
On the court right now for the Pacers, we've got C.J. McCollum, Cody Zeller out there with Paul George. Then it's Turner, and it's Beverly in at the point guard position. And there's the pass to Love. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 4 assists in the game.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Dishes it to Zeller. Outside, George. Clock at 6. From the stripe. And Turner kicks to Zeller. Zeller setting the pick for George. George double teamed inside. At the elbow, it's Turner. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Nobody near Irving. It's rebounded by Indiana. Turner's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Zeller setting the pick for George. Knocked away. Green, the screen. Here's Irving. Here's Love. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. And now an 8-point Cleveland lead.
Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin.
Green dishes to Lopez. And the officials call a traveling violation. Here's the list of players who had the most steals in the NBA last season. Freak number 1.
There were so many nights when he controlled the game through his defense. Not a surprise to see him ranked at the top.
And so here is Indiana. 8-point game. Beverly, the stupendous finish in traffic. Beverly's got his first basket.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
He dishes it to McCollum. Zeller, a screen on Green. And the basket by McCollum.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Green with the ball. Now defended by McCollum. Green passes to Love. Hits the front of the rim and out.
You know what? You just cannot get much better of a look than that one.
Exactly. I mean, no way you expect him to miss that shot.
The Pacers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
And the second free throw, good. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Irving kicks to Smith. Passes it to Smart. No one near him. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smart's got 5.
Effective screen set there for the jump shot. That was the key to the play.
Feeds it to George. Off the left rim and out.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
Pick by Zeller. Zeller setting the pick for McCollum. Shot by Zeller, no good. Cavaliers have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Love wide open, he fires. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Nichols passes to McCollum. Turner with a screen on Irving. Indiana again missing.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
To the paint. And Kevin Love, the bucket with the assist by Irving. Irving's got his 7th assist in the game.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
That's good. Love's got the lead up to 11 now for the Cavs.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Kyrie Irving with the rebound. The Cavaliers have gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third.
Well, one of his issues is he's a player that just does not excel at fighting through contact on his way to the rim.
That's good. 22 points for Paul George.
That's a terrific set that they just ran.
Got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Irving passes to Dort. And Turner with the block. Outside, George. Pass to Nichols. Back to George. Pick by Zeller. George double team. 6 to shoot. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Cavaliers?
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
You know, they're taking care of business in the paint, too. Those are valuable points they've been getting down low.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And so Zeller nails both of them. 1:56 left in the third quarter.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
The drive by Green, and so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
Some excellent numbers in this one for Green. 19 points, and he has sent a bunch of shots in reverse.
And because of that, there's now a major intimidation factor working in their favor.
Cleveland shooting their fourth and fifth attempts at the free throw line tonight. First free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Pacers trail by 9. Jeffries dishes to Kufis. Collison kicks to Green. Burke with it, working on Collison. Burke can't get it to go.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
The Cavaliers shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. And he knocks down the first one.
Taking 2 shots.
Both good from the line that time.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half has been nothing but success for them there.
Yeah, taking full advantage from the charity stripe. They've yet to miss here in the second.
They set the pick. And the pass to Nichols. 5 to shoot. Out to the wing. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Indiana again missing.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, they're looking to battle back. That's one of the key elements. You got to rebound. He had his head on the swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
Now the feed to Burke. It's stolen by Green. Here's Doyle, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Lopez, he's checked in for Cleveland. And the Pacers also making a change. Beverly's checked in. We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Green with the block. Collison kicks to Green. The three-pointer no good. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. Beverly with the ball. Tans the shot with nobody near him. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Cavaliers lead by 14. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. Green in a 2-guard. Also,
is there another player out there capable of moves as stunning as that?
A handful at the most. He is in elite company.
You know, he's got that it factor, no doubt about it. He causes excitement just by walking in the building.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia.
You can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things.
On the wing, Green. He's guarded by McCollum. Clock at 4. Green kicks to Lopez. And that one is stuffed right through.
Certainly that shot well within his range.
I would hope so.
And especially when he caps it off with the steady one-hand jam.
George passes to Turner. They set the screen. McCollum kicks to George. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
That's his second personal.
Free throw good. Paul George. Love checked in for Cleveland. Irving comes in for Darren Collison. Zeller, he's checked in for Indiana.
You know, they're not totally dominating the glass, but they're definitely doing enough to keep this lead right where it is.
Yeah, but they've separated themselves, Clark, in a number of categories. Rebounds just being one of them.
To the left wing, down to 5 on the shot clock. Green kicks to Irving. From beyond the arc and then some.
Three-point shot has been a real weapon for them in the second half.
Yeah, they've really done a good job of creating.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter.
Pacers trail by 18.
Take over and make your presence felt.
Pick by Zeller.
So soft.
Zeller setting the pick for George. Zeller dishes to George. George double teamed, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
The Cavaliers leading by 18. The drive by Green, and that is good. Green's got 25 points.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
A three from McCollum. No good. And Cleveland will come the other way. Irving kicks to Green. And the foul called on Freak. That's foul number 2 for him.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
McCollum. Not enough on that one as it misses.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And here are the Cavaliers now. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
He used that pick to get in close.
That's a precision shot. You've got to be precise. No room for error on the floater.
Ladies and gentlemen, Cavalier girls.
The Cavaliers leading by 20. To the middle, here's Green, and Turner with the block, and they get it back.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Not a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting the ball in the paint like this. How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
Here's Green, and Cleveland again with the bucket.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
Pacers trail by 21. And Beverly kicks. Just floating to the rim on that slam.
Boy, when he gets up and stays up.
You could clock his hang time with an hourglass. Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
And the foul called on Freak. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
That foul gives him 4, so he's got to settle down a bit.
On defense, the Cavaliers. Kicks it to Beverly. Zeller, a screen on Irving. And there's Paul George on the assist by Beverly. And it's 29 points here for George. Pass to Love. Lopez dishes to Green. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
The dish to George. Picked by Zeller. And George kicks to Zeller. Takes a shot at the elbow. The shot by Turner, no good.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. they've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
No coverage that time. 13 points for Kyrie Irving.
Fans, you gotta get loud. Come on, let's have a round of applause for the Cavalier girls.
For Indiana, they've gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. George passes to Turner. Here's Nichols. Shot is off. Good D from Love.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off. Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
And a fast break now for the Pacers. George with the bucket. George has got 31.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
The drive by Green uses both hands to slam it down.
He has really shot the ball extremely well, as you'd expect. Like we say, he's been making sweet string music all day long.
Turner with the screen for Zeller. Pass to Nichols. The baseline J. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Cleveland.
You're right, Steve. It was a standout performance across the board. They were just, at times, Clark, it seemed toying with it.
Yeah, like watching a cat play with a mouse, Kevin, quite honestly. They were able to do more or less, whatever they wanted to do.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And it will be a fight, Greg. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the player.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Green. And with the way he came out energized on the defensive end in particular, getting a hand on a lot of shots, that really got them rolling.
Excellent game we've seen from Kyrie Irving. He has 14 points, and the assist numbers tremendous.
His court vision is on par with anybody. I mean, he could not pass the ball any better than he is right now.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Pass to Cartwright. He kicks it to Jeffries. There's a good screen. Froome off on that one. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team, Clark, by far tonight.
No question about it, Kevin. They certainly gave their fans plenty to scream and holler about. This place was rocking. It was on fire. And it only got louder as that lead got bigger.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, big numbers for you on the offensive end. How were you able to consistently get your shot?
It was all about working with my teammates to open up scoring opportunities. Not just for myself, but for all of us. The more chances we get as a team, the more we all score, the better off we are in the end.
Well done. Kevin, over to you.
Doris, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Clark, Craig, and Doris, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And we send you now over to Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a huge factor.
He was a staunch defender tonight, especially around the basket. He put up some serious resistance. He racked up 6 blocks and changed plenty of the rest.
That was Freak turning up the volume right there, baby, all the way up to 11. And the stereo only goes to 10, Ernie, but we're at 11 right now. The man himself may be quiet, but his performance spoke very loudly.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson saying good night, and we'll see you again soon, but not soon enough.